And I think we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday webinar with me. Just to make sure, sorry, hearing the replay. Okay, let me just remove that. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we're back. I was making sure we are live on YouTube. Everything looks good. So let me just go back. If you are already tuned in, say hello in the comments below so I know you can actually hear and see me. Hi, KDH. Awesome. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad to see you today. And in today's webinar, we have an interesting topic to discuss and learn about, which is called H5P. And it's a kind of a super interactive content. H5P is actually a short for HTML5, the latest version of HTML files, and that means they can support multimedia such as videos, images, audios, and so on. So the most creative content there is. You can build that with this one single tool. Awesome. Without any further ado, let me just share the presentation with you. I will make sure to enter the full screen mode. And just a quick intro. If this is your first time tuning in or watching the replay, hello again. My name is Ivy, and I'm a special educator turned ESL teacher since 2016. And for the past 2 years, going third, I've been teaching online independently. Usually one-on-one classes, but lately I've been exploring self-paced courses and group classes ideas. And today's topic covers, actually addresses the way of creating interactive content for best student participation and how to kind of stand out from the crowd and offer something unique to my and your students. I'm also founder of Super Teacher, a very useful web app that takes care of all the admin work you as an independent educator might need to be taken care of, such as bookings, processing payments, tracking packages, and other than teaching live, with Super Teacher can also offer self-paced courses, group classes, and much more. And you can definitely use H5P files to enrich your class offer. So let's just make a quick overview. This webinar is part of a 10 webinar series on creating interactive content. And last week we talked about Genially. So if you missed that one, that live webinar, I highly recommend it because it was for beginner users of Genially. Genially is a slide builder that's much more intuitive and modern than PowerPoint or Google Slides. So in case you missed that, here is a link to watch the replay after this live. Let me just share it in the chat and let me know if you can actually see it. Give me a second. Da-da-da. Here it is. Okay, now it's all set and shared. Wonderful. So the second one in the series is H5P. But what makes a lesson or course content interactive? Just a brief refresher. So when you create learning resources or teaching resources, you have to think about some of the elements listed here, such as user participation. Does your resource offer a way for your students to interact with both the material they're using to learn from and you? Can you get immediate feedback on the students' learning process? Is there multimedia integration? Super important to immerse them and put what they learn into a context, right? Add interactive elements such as drag and drop, fill in the blanks, drag the words, match the pictures and words, and so on. Does it offer space for discussion and collaboration? You know, some of us are familiar with Padlet. They're free alternatives. We covered also in one of the past webinars called Digitale. And there you can actually find every single tool you need to create a single type of resource. For example, a quiz or just flashcard activity, a game, and so on. Check out La Digitale as well. I highly recommend it. Then adding gamification elements, virtual reality tours, interactive whiteboard, and so on. So, generally speaking, there is a tool for each and every kind of content you want to create. There is a tool for creating videos, recordings, and editing them. There are lots of slide builders, such as Genially, my number one choice. Quiz and game builders, such as for example, what was it? Oh, WordWall, yes. Interactive worksheet builders such as top worksheets or live worksheets, and ebook builders. One of them being H5P. We're going to check in a second. But what sets H5P apart is its diversity. It's actually all inclusive. So you can create all the listed kinds of activities here within a single tool. And that's what makes it super powerful. And let's go back to basics. H5P is actually an open source content creation and collaboration framework, so to say, that allows users to create, share, and reuse interactive HTML5 content. In other words, you can create different interactive activities such as quizzes, multimedia content, and you can integrate and embed those resources within your website, a teacher page, or an LMS platform. H5P is excellent for creating interactive and educational content. Another great pro is it's open source and free to use. But by saying that, you should be aware that in order to use H5P for free, it has to be self-hosted. So that means you have to have your own website. For example, a WordPress website where you can just install an H5P plugin and then host the materials you create in kind of a zip H5P format, and then share them online with your students within your courses or live classes. And there is a free version you can find on this website, h5p.org. h5p.org, but the features there are very limited. Like, you can just register for free, give it a try, see if you like what it has, and then if you do want to get into creating H5P content and activities, I highly recommend either installing a plugin option on WordPress or going with another tool we're gonna mention and discuss and look into today. That's part of the La Digitale series. La Digitale is a series of free digital tools for educators, built specifically for us, the educators, and one of them being a LogiQuiz. And I will show you in a bit. The other website with H5P, under H5P official product or brand, is h5p.com. And this is their full kind of version. So think about h5p.org as a demo version. You have some, but not all kinds of and types of content to experience, to create for free. And then if you want to get the full version, you would go to h5p.com. If you want them to host your material, you would pay. It's around $70 a month. I know it's a lot, but for somebody creating courses and, living from that or earning from that kind of income, maybe it's not a huge investment. If you want to use it for free, again, make sure you have a website, or if not, to check out LogiQuiz. We will see in a bit. What are some cons of using H5P? It requires some technical knowledge to fully utilize, and it's a bit of a learning curve. But basically, you just have to look into it from this perspective, like everything you can imagine as a type of content, being an interactive video, an interactive image, slides, virtual reality tour, quiz, fill in the blank, drag and drop activity. You can build them all together or as single activities. So there is no limitation as to what it can do for you, really. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. at the moment? Okay, we're good. Okay, awesome. Feel free to let me know if you're actually familiar with H5P. Is this completely new to you? So I can also adjust the presentation and this webinar. The idea of it was to be basic for beginner users, and then if there is a lot of interest, we can always do another one, a follow-up with more advanced kind of features. So let's go check out their website directly. Let me see if you can actually see the screen. You can. Perfect. So at the moment, we are previewing h5p.org. Remember the free version. And here on their website, first, if you click on the home page, you will see a sample activity, for example, this one. They say, try this, create, share, and reuse interactive HTML5 content in your browser. So that's really important. All the activities you create are executed in the browser. So students or you don't have to download anything. They can just use them within any browser. Plus, all the content you create using H5P is mobile friendly, which is also really important. So let's see. Here we have a matching game. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it changes every time. I thought I would cheat because I think I did it right the first time. So I was like, oh, I'm so ready. Okay, didn't set the record, but yeah. And then you see this is like a flip cards activity and also matching and a matching activity. Okay, so let's see types of content actually you can create. So we mentioned some of them, such as interactive video. You can also create course presentations with interactive slides. That means you can combine more than one of these single activities like interactive videos, flashcards, and whatnot into a presentation. You can create a branching scenario to create dilemmas and self-paced learning. And here they have over 40, around 43 or 46, I'm not sure, templates or actually builders within H5P. Some of them that are super interesting to discuss and check out today are maybe, let's see, the advent calendar can be super useful, especially if you're doing a kind of a lead magnet, if you want to create something that's going to be fun for everybody to anticipate and to use and subscribe to get it. And it's useful, right, over time. Let me show you. You can create crosswords, puzzles, drag and drop tasks with images. You can create dialogue cards, drag the words, even essay answers, and then embed them within your lesson. Fill in the blank activities, find a hotspot, a game map, flashcards, find the words. And one of the most fascinating ones I wanted to show you is the complete interactive book you can actually build. So, of course, take your time to explore each and every one of them. I think it would take hours to cover them. You can even create a personality quiz. How cool is that? Right? A questionnaire, everything you can imagine, a memory game, mark the words, multiple choice. I mean, oh, so many things. It has literally everything you can imagine. But let's look into an interactive book sample just to see if we have. Oh, hi, Elena. Wonderful. Hi. Thank you for saying hello and welcome. Katie says, completely new to me. Amazing. New to Elena as well. Katie says, the advent calendar is a good idea to look into for the holidays, right? Super cool. I definitely will look into the crossword interactive book, mark the words, etc. Yeah, we can cover some of them. I think we will have enough time. I will mark what you said. But first, let's look into a sample, like the end result, what you can do. And this one is pretty simple. Like you can only imagine, like you can build as many things as you can imagine. So let's see. This is a little interactive book of berries. So it's a really tiny example of what it can do. So when you open the book, first you see there is a kind of, how do you call it? Okay, the whole summary and the, oh my goodness, I got stuck. Yeah, so you get pages listed and content. Oh, kind of sections, I was wanting to say. So this is what you can build: the name of the book, and then different sections. And under each section, you can actually add different types of content. So here, let me just, okay, where do I click? Okay, here. Under different sections, you can build page after page. And I will show you in a bit, but we're just looking at the end result. And in the end of the book, um, you can add summary, so you can actually get your students' results, all the quizzes you added, and so on. So let's see, this is very simple to begin with. This is the cover page, a little title. Everything was built in this interactive book feature. So a little text, and then the main interactive image. You see, you kind of have pins here to learn more. When I click on it, more text will open in this example, but you can actually literally add anything you imagine, like a quiz, maybe. And then the third one, okay, they're all the same, just some more text, right? But it looks much more neat. Nutrition facts, vitamins, and then a quiz. Let's see, the very first garden strawberry was grown in, I think, uh-oh, in in France. Okay, interesting. We learned something. The French began taking the strawberry from the forest. There, okay, I have no idea. I was just random. So you're the one building the quiz. So you actually, when you decide on how your page is going to look, you can actually just tick what kind of activities you want to do. And I will show you in this example. Strawberries are very rich with, let's see, does somebody know? I think vitamin D, potassium. I have no idea. Yay! We got one right. And here I, as a student, can see my results. I can even see the results and practice again, retry. And then I go on to the last activity. This one is drag and drop. So it says drag ingredients into the glass to see if you remember the recipe. Oh, there was a video before that we skipped. And so let's see. It should take strawberries, milk, and maybe ice cream. Let's show the school. Yay, we got it. Perfect. Every little thing here, like this little message, you can also adjust. Say, great job, and add some more stars and everything. Okay, so this was all one page. But you see how it goes kind of vertical. It's up to you how you want your students to navigate the pages. Let's go to the next one, raspberries. Okay, so here we have a video. With H5P, you can either link to YouTube and Vimeo videos, or you can just upload a resource. If you're going to be using LogiQuiz, which is absolutely free, you should know there is a limit of 16 megabytes on video uploads, but they will work. So this is really good if you want your students to be able to preview them. Let's see, here we have some chapters, and then, oh, fill in missing words. Raspberries support those with type 2, I have no idea, diabetes, maybe. Or just type in something random, which balances blood sugar, probably. They contribute to increased, maybe overall health through its anti-inflammatory, which provides vitamin concerning, I have no idea. Okay, check. So, oh, sugar, we got sugar. Show solutions, retry. Okay. Fill in the blank. Then, if you go to the next page, we will see some other types of activities. Again, the interactive image, some nutrition facts, drag the words to its correct places. Blueberries begin with a green color, right? As they ripen, the berries turn purple, right? and then blue. Okay, I hope we got this one right. Yay! Fun times. Okay, page 3. You just saw, you can actually do a drag the words activity, right? This one has drag images of the berries into empty circles. So it's a drag and drop with images and their names. Let's see. Raspberry. I just am dragging it. Let me see if you can see my screen. Oh, good. You can see it all the time. Perfect. And then blueberry, I will just drag, and then strawberry. I'm not in the full screen mode, so I can switch between the tabs. Let me see, maybe I can still, yeah, I can still do it. Okay, now it's better. Show score. So it's really good that as students, we can, I mean, our students can always validate what they learn, try again if you allow that. If it's not a test, if it's a test, you can limit the number of tries just to one, for example. Another type of quiz. Oh, multiple choice quiz. Where does blueberries grow? In clusters in bushes, right? Check. Yay. Which one of the following berries are red? Strawberries and raspberries. Aha, this one was multiple answer. Oh, I have no idea. We're just gonna be super random here. Okay, just so you see, you get the picture. You can drag and drop. And on mobile, it works really well. So it's responsive. So the pictures and the activities look even better on smaller screen, if you ask me. Okay, and the last page is a summary page. So here, I just got a total score, finished the whole book, interacted with every kind of content. And you see, this is also optional. Submit report. I'm guessing like I didn't try to submit report, but probably send it to my teacher. Yes, I submitted for review. How cool is that? And along with all the results, I'm imagining like when I use this, I will ask my students to take a screenshot, or we just use it live during classes. But it's also very neat for creating full featured courses, right? Or a lead magnet, such as an interactive book that can be a test for them, like a placement test or something. Okay, good. So this is only an example. Let's look into how to create an interactive video. I know many teacher friends were asking earlier, like which tool is the best to create interactive videos? And there are a lot of them, of course, but rarely do they have no limits on what you can do with the video. There is either a watermark or a limited free plan. Here you can do that, absolutely. Let's look at this example. Create an interactive video, and this video can be both uploaded or just linked from YouTube. So let's see this one again, berries. Sorry. Okay, at some point the video will have an interaction on the screen. Multiple choice quiz. What kind of berry is this? Strawberry. Check. Continue. And it starts to replay again. And then when it hits the second milestone, it's going to stop again. You can set this if you want it to stop or be optional. Highlight the ingredients that have been added so far. Ooh, so somebody watched the video. Let's guess, maybe strawberries and blueberries. Yay! It's my lucky day. Okay, you see, so you can add multiple choice questions, a single choice questions. Let's see what else we can do. Fill in the blanks. Ooh, cool. Strawberries and blueberries are mixed with probably milk and oatmeal. Oh, something to make this delicious. Can I see? Yes, cookies. Oh, okay. Got it. Continue to watch. I just muted it so it's easier for us. Um, let's see what the next one is. Type of. So basically, you see how you can combine all kinds of activities within a single resource or type of content you're developing. Drag and drop. You can do the same with the images, interactive images, and virtual reality tours. Oh, this one is cool. This is like 3D image you upload, and then oh, you can create endless options to move around, discover. Okay, so this one is drag and drop. The berries using it. Oh, if I remember correctly, there were no blueberries and strawberries, right? Yay! Okay, continue. Perfect. And we have, I think, one more. I'll just let it play. Oh, serving tips. Oh, look at that. Just a toolbar. Add a pop-up. Add a few berries on top of the glass and serve it. Cool. Summary. Okay, so imagine using this for your own teaching business. I'm not sure, you might be an ESL teacher, a reading teacher like KDH tutor, I mean, or completely different. There are tools no matter what kind of subject you actually tutor or teach, or what kind of course you want to create. I won't be reading this, I will just be, I think this one. Yeah. I know I said I won't be reading it, but I had to. Okay, that's it. And then at the end, it says 5 questions answered, and look how cool that is. It's like a personal leaderboard, and they can submit answers. I think if your resource is connected to an LMS system, you should be able to, depending on where you're hosting it, to actually get the results. But other than that, you can use it in live class as well. Let's see if we have any more comments. Oh, Elena says, are these games better and or more interactive than World War games? When it comes to interactivity, they definitely combine interactivities. The difference is with Word Wall, you can just create one type of activity at a time. For example, fill in the blanks activity can just be fill in the blanks. It cannot be, for example, an interactive image where you would add fill in the blanks, drag and drop, text tooltip, or you can combine them with Wordwall. That's the main difference. And other than that, Wordwall is super easy to use. You just it's all about templates. You have templates. You just fill in. You just pick an activity, and it prompts you to add words and so on. So it's much easier to utilize Wordwall, if you ask me. But for interactivity, I think H5P is way more superior because it combines both like Genially, what Genially can do, and Wordwall, and interactive worksheets, creators, many tools in one. Especially as you saw the interactive book, it has the most advanced options. Like it can combine them many features. But if you're just looking for creating a single, for example, matching word matching activities or crossword or something very simple, as in one type of activity, I would recommend just going with Wordwall. Hope this helps. Great question. Thank you for sharing that. Most definitely. Okay, we just saw an interactive video, and I wanted us to check at least one more, and that would be a course presentation. It's simple but effective. So you see, maybe visually it will remind more of like Google Slides than Genially. If you ask me, like Genially is much more beautiful. You can play with the design much more. Here you would just have fields offered, like add an image, add text, and so on. But it's still super beautiful and it's easy to use. You see, I can change the pages here or at the top. And again, super interactive. Cloudberries, I have no idea. Oh, there is an image actually. Okay. So there's quiz, fill in the blanks again, text. So this is a classical kind of presentation. You can also download it as PDF, or you can just embed everything you see, and everything you create will have an embed button you can use, and you can just copy paste and add course builder or some kind of LMS software. If you're a super teacher user, you can do that using our course builder feature. You can just open it, create the sections, and then embed your H5P content. Okay, so you see the full interactivity. Maybe the visual, like the layout, is not maybe that beautiful or something, but yeah, it still works. And plus, what's unique to all of them is the summary page you can add, and both students and you can actually preview what's going on. You can just take a screenshot. I know Genially has that option. I know Katie from Edge Academy is using it. So at the end of every lesson, or especially the trial lessons, you can see the actual score. Alina says, I agree, thanks. Yeah, right. So stick to WordWall if you're after simplicity and if it does a decent job for you. But if you want to build something really more sustainable on the long run, or a lead magnet, I would definitely recommend exploring H5P. Okay, so let me show you how it actually works on Super Teacher's blog, because our blog is WordPress based. I just installed their plugin I wanted to show you. But other than that, you can download. Maybe first to show you that, yes. Let's go to La Digitale. Remember the one we covered last time. Let me just open La Digitale. And just to show you how to get full access without any limits to an H5P creator that's not limited in templates or trial days or so on and so on. Let me see. What is it? Okay, La Digitale. Share this tab. Remember, ladigitale.dev is a website where you can find over 30 free digital tools for educators. And one of them being LogiQuiz. So LogiQuiz is an app. It's different than all of other resources and tools they actually have. You will see what I'm talking about in a second. So you see in La Digitale, they're all of their web-based tools such as Digiboard, Digidoc, Digipad. We talked about in our La Digitale webinar. I highly recommend watching the replay. Digimind Map, DigiPDF, DigiSlides. But if you scroll down, you will find, just to make sure you're previewing, yes, the correct page. Perfect. Here, okay, here we go. LogiQuiz. LogiQuiz is a tool you can use to create and play H5P content even offline. So if you click Discover, it just means learn about more about it. But I'm just gonna, and it's basically the same page as h5p.org, but this one was built as an app based on H5P open source kind of infrastructure, if it makes sense. Okay, let me share this screen now. When you click LogiQuiz, you're gonna see this page to create H5P content for the classroom in person and remotely. And then we learned about H5P already. Remember, it's a free software for creating interactive content, but you do have to have a website in order to self-host it. Okay, this is what we're looking for. It's supported for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So you can just click to download the right version you have. And the only kind of inconvenience using LogiQuiz is that their software interface is by default is in French. So that's the only thing. I mean, you can change the language, but it won't be changed everywhere on the interface. Still, the key instructions are just a single word. For example, edite would mean edit, or uh, me contenu, my content, and so on. Like these are just like a few words you will have to take care of understanding and everything, so you can enjoy the full advantage and leverage LogiQuiz. Um, but it looks the same as I'm going to show you in Super Teacher blog because it's just easier for the language sake. So let me open Super Teacher blog and the plugin section to show you how it looks. H5P. Okay. So you just type in H5P and there's this logo, the pink logo you download. And then from there on, I will take you to H5P. Yes, that makes sense. Share this tab. Okay, let me see if you can actually see it. It says not supported for iOS. Probably no. Probably because it is heavy on probably on multimedia and everything. It does require a laptop or a MacBook Pro or a computer, like the most of like video and audio editing software. That's what they have listed so far. Yeah, I know you use an iPad, so maybe you can try to download it and see how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if it does work. So let's see. Once you either open LogiQuiz or install H5P plugin on your website, you will get this little tab saying H5P content. And from there on, you will see all add new libraries and so on, my results or submissions. So let's just open add new. Okay, and this is where all the magic happens. Remember, we already checked the interactive book, interactive video. You can create accordions. They're super cool. Vertical stacked expandable items. It's good for a summary page, for example. There are some math tools like arithmetic quiz chart. There's even a collage option, columns. So let me know in the comments, is there anything specific you would like us to create, or I would just pick one randomly? Maybe the interactive book, because I love how comprehensive it is. Memory game, multiple choice. So these are just single activities, but within some of the tools like slide creator and interactive books, images and videos, you can combine them. Quiz, single choice set, summary, timeline, true false questions, image hotspot, audio. You can upload audio recordings, speak the words. This one is also super interesting. Present a sequence of images and explanations, flashcards, speak the word set, image slider, essay. You can prompt students to write a short essay, match the images, dictation, branching scenarios, virtual tour. This one is so impressive. I just played a little bit. Find the words, QR code even. Also, La Digitale has a free QR code creator. The advent calendar, it's in beta though, but works. Image choice, and so on and so on. Even AR scavenger. How cool is that? Structure strip, information wall, game app. Okay, we went through all of that. So all of them are available for free if you have a WordPress website, for example. And all of them are available under the LogiQuiz. But if you just go to h5p.org, only some of these types of contents are available. Okay, since nobody commented, let's just create an interactive book. I think that's going to be the most useful one. So look what they recommend. It says create small courses, even a whole course in a little book, like especially if you are into developing a self-paced course And then you can just create a sample, the unit 1 of the course as an interactive book. Books tests. They allow to combine large amounts of interactive content we mentioned before, like interactive videos, questions, even whole course presentations, and more on multiple pages. Okay, let's use it. Let's go for it. Awesome. Let's see what we can create in under 10 minutes. So first, the title. Let's see. Maybe what can it be? Teacher Ivy's speaking course. Okay, but it shouldn't be a whole course. Yes, yeah, little mini course. Mini course. If it makes sense. Okay. Enable book cover if you want to. For now, okay, I think we will keep it simple. Okay, pages. This is the title, like maybe summary. And then, okay, summary. And then the magic happens here, content. You choose the type of content. And here you can see what the interactive book, just to make sure you can actually see the right page. You can, okay, perfect. So here, if I click, I can choose any of these. Let's say we want to start with a video, maybe a welcome video. And it's going to be named welcome. Welcome to my course. Video sources, look at that. You can add Vimeo, YouTube, or you can upload a video. Let's see, I think I have maybe welcome to, okay, I found welcome to Super Teacher. Let's see how big it is. Oh, it's too big. I think there is a limitation. I don't want it to be that big. Okay, I found a smaller version. It's uploading. So just think about if you're uploading resources, make sure they're as small as possible. File not found, check file upload settings. Okay, who knows? I'm just going to grab it from YouTube. I probably have to set something up additionally. So let's see, maybe this one. One-on-one with Super Teacher. Why not? Okay, so I'm just going to paste the link. Click insert. And we should be good to go. Add content. Oh, visuals. So this is like more going in more details. Poster image. Fit video player to use. So to kind of cover the video content, right? Let's do some. Let's add today's thumbnail maybe from today's event. Why not? Perfect. Playback, autoplay video as soon as they open it, or loop play. I would just leave it as default. Accessibility, add video tracks. I would just leave it for now. Okay. Text overrides and translations. You would just, if you want it to be all in English, you can just leave it. Or if you want it to be in local languages, you can just add a language. Okay, I think I will just create this to see how it looks, what we got so far. Okay, ta-da, yay, it's opening. Perfect. So you see, at the top it says Teacher Ivy's speaking mini course, summary. And then the first page, the summary page, only has the video we added, right? Okay, if I want to edit it, let's say after saying hello, I want to add some kind of activity, right? So I can either add it to the same page. I don't like that. I don't like the structure or the activities going vertically. I like them going horizontally. So in my case, I would just add another page if I don't want to build this single page. If you hit add content here, it would just keep adding content vertically. So this is really good to know. Let's add one more just for the sake of the demo. Let's say this one should be maybe something easy. Okay, multiple choice. Which skill? Okay, no. Let's see. Speaking one-on-one question. Um, hmm. Okay, which skill, which may be English skill, is the most important for interacting with others in live conversation? Okay, I didn't prepare this in advance, so I wanted to say speaking, and I would just mark it as correct. And this looks familiar probably to WordWall, so it's very similar. And here I can add tips and feedback. So for example, if the answer is selected, I want to say, well done, keep up the great work. If they make a mistake, I can just say, if it's not selected, I can say, try again, and so on. The other option will be reading. And then again, if they select this one, I would say, try again. Oh no, here, message. You see, you can even add tips. Okay, just keeping it simple. And let's see if two options are enough. Update. Let's see what we get so far. Okay, so you see, under summary, I added, so you see below the video, now there is a little quiz, which, okay, with a typo, which English skill is the most important for interacting with others in live conversation, reading or speaking? Speaking, check. Da-da-da, here is my message saying, well done, keep up the great work, right? And if I go to the last page, I would just see the summary. So that's how you keep on building the pages. So speaking, if you want to edit it, there is always an edit button. And then you just go back to it. You can add a page. Maybe this page is going to be called speaking practice one-on-one. And then maybe I want to add an audio. Listen and reply. I would just upload my audio. Let's try to grab something randomly. Maybe. Okay. Oh, good. Let's see if this will work. The player should be full, transparent, minimalistic. Okay, it was better to. I'm just gonna add. Maybe La Digitale or any video. So it's always recommended if you're thinking, is it better to upload or share a link? If your student can access, for example, YouTube videos, then it's always better to just share the link and not host it on your own website. That's always better because it's cheaper and less crowded. Okay, added, update. Let's see how it goes now. So you see now we have the title, the summary, the first page with the video and the little quiz. Maybe the quiz can be related to the video. Check. Great. Let's go to the next page. Oh, my browser does not support this audio because I obviously I uploaded a video link, obviously, not an audio. So it should be MP3 or any audio format, not video like me. Anyways, I hope you get the picture. Oh, maybe add, okay, one more interactive video to show you how it actually works because I got lots of questions about it recently. The third page would be watch and answer. Maybe. Interactive video. Here it is. So you can even add an interactive video within the ebook, right? Let's see. Speaking practice. So here we can upload the video, then we add an interactivity, and then we add summary. It's optional. Summary is always optional. So let's see. Add a video, paste the link, keep it simple. Okay. The name, the title of the video, speaking practice. Listen and answer. Well, actually, it turns out to be a listening activity, but never mind for now. Poster image so you can add a thumbnail and whatnot. Okay, we're good to go. Now, step 2. In step 2, you just play the video, or if you already know, um, you can just play to, for example, 10 10, and then you just drag and drop one of these. Look at all of these interactivity tools: label, text, a table, a link, an image, statements, single choice set. These are the quizzes I highly recommend: multiple choice and single choice set. Fill in the blanks, drag and drop. So they're all within. So let's say my student comes to, no, this is too long. Okay, 30 seconds here. And then I would just drag single choice. And you can even decide where it's going to pop out, maybe here to hide the YouTube sign. And then do you want it to be a button or a poster? I want it to be a poster, especially if it's going to be for kids. Like it should be transparent, not just a little button to click, but a poster. Let's see. Answer the question. Question: do you like this webinar? Or whatever, you think of. And then first alternative is always the correct. Yes, no, and so on. Okay. I like this so far. And we will not add summary. We will stop here. So let's see what happens when we watch the replay. So remember, the summary page should be like a welcome video. I wanted it to be with a little quiz, and then an audio, and then watch and, let me mute it. Watch and we'll just need 30 seconds to load in. So I don't want to touch it. Or maybe I can. Let me just, okay, speed it up a little bit. Okay, we're good to go. Because the video is long. Okay, so now it should prompt us on second 32. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I probably didn't, yeah, I should have kind of adjust the width probably. We like this webinar. Yeah, yay. And then the video will continue. You see? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this webinar. I love H5P. Give it a try. Share this webinar with everybody interested, with someone you know is looking into creating interactive content, or maybe just lead magnets that are going to be super unique and advanced and interactive. And yeah, let's wrap it up here. I hope you learned something new today, and see you next Wednesday.